Hi, this is Wiley Sharp with Denison Yachting, and today I want to take you on board Arabella, a 2012 Leopard 46 crude yacht version. The boat's gently making its way up north. When I filmed it, it was in Grenada, but its goal is to be up in the Virgin Islands by the end of the year. So I'm going to put the full spec sheet and description down below, so that'll answer your question on pricing as well as what's on the boat. I've been on board a lot of Leopard 46s over the years. I've sailed one across the Atlantic Ocean. It's a boat that I'm very, very comfortable with. And Arabella, to me, is probably one of the nicest Leopard 46s I've ever been on that's coming out of charter. So she was never in bareboat charter, always a crude yacht boat, which means she also had a couple of nice upgrades that the other bareboats didn't have. So anyways, if you have any questions on Arabella, please leave a comment down below, shoot me an email, and as always, if you like what I have to say, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks and have a good day. Something a little different from my normal videos, we're actually going to start up here on the bow. So trampoline is in really, really nice condition. Over here we've got the port bow seat. There's also a starboard bow seat. We've got deck access to the port forward lazarette. I'll also, when we go inside, show you the cabin access. Give you guys kind of a quick pano. Now I'm going to go ahead and apologize in advance. It is kind of drizzling a little bit, and I'm trying to keep water off the lens, so it's going to be a little bit challenging for me to look forward because I don't want to make a video where you guys are going to have water spots on the lens. So we've got the Louvered Steps that Leopard was known for, and everybody's heard me say this, or a lot of people have heard me say this. I think the Leopard 46 is one of the best Leopards ever to leave Robertson and Kane. It's a Morelli and Melvin design. Really good sailing boat. Kind of throw a quick pano in here. Great sailing boat, tons of storage, really, really comfortable. I've actually sailed across the Atlantic Ocean on one from the factory to Tortola, so I've spent a fair amount of time on these boats. So we've got here on the port lazarette, we've got the generator as well as line and fender storage. Centerline, we've got the anchor windlass and anchor run. And then over on the starboard side, we've got the two large water tanks. Now this boat is a crude yacht version of the Leopard 46, so she does have additional water tankage, which is nice. Over here, we've got access to the starboard forepeak, as well as another bow seat. So you can see here on the rails, one of the little features they add, or one of the nice features they did on the crude boats, is the boat's already got kayak or paddleboard holders. Kind of give you guys a quick pano up the mast. Really impressed with the overall quality of this boat. I think the owners have been very meticulous in the maintenance of her. We're going to come up the Louvered Steps. So those are the factory solar panels that came from Robertson and Kane on the boat. And here's what the owners did. They put 1,000 watts of solar across the back, and it's reduced their generator runtime. Before they had to use the gen setter motors, top up the batteries. Now they very rarely use the generator. Gonna make our way back onto the deck. So like I've already mentioned in the intro, she's a 2012, which was the last year of the Leopard 46. So by the time they put this, built this boat, they learned everything that works and doesn't work. And they actually carried a lot of features from the Leopard 46 into the Leopard 48, which replaced it. We have two Lumar winches here on the mast for main halyard handling, as well as working the reefing lines. We're gonna make our way around the starboard side weather deck. Really, really nice wide weather decks. Good grab rails everywhere. You've got this nice large one. You've got the other one kind of making your way into the helm area. So we've got the helm here. They've got the enclosure up. It's been pretty rainy here in Grenada. It's a little wet, so it's gonna be hard to see out, but fantastic visibility from all angles here. Just a really, really well laid out helm design. So we've got the Lumar winch on the outboard side, Yanmar controls, Ray Marine electronics, Lumar winch on the outboard side, and then a new standard Horizon VHF radio. Down below that, we've got the engine control panels, the actual hub for the helm, fuel transfer, and then the starboard engine control panels. We're going to come back out onto the weather deck. And we've got the starboard sugar scoop here, which gives really good access to the water, either for snorkeling, swimming, diving, fishing, or for getting in and out of your tender. Below me is the mechanical space on the starboard side. Boat's equipped with Yanmar diesels. I'm going to put some photos of the diesels in the spec sheet, so be sure to check out the link below for that to get them. We've got the solar panel installation. They did a really nice installation in St. Martin. I mean, it's pretty substantial. I mean, they did it the right way, in my opinion. Propane grill here on the outboard side of the davit. You'll also notice it's got the beefier davits that the earlier boats didn't quite have. And I think just by adding the solar array, it actually probably stiffens up the whole davits in general by reducing any type of sway or flex or anything like that. Nice small detail item here is you can actually see they've got these LED deck lights back there on both starboard and port, which is really nice for getting in and out of the dinghy at night, using the grill, whatever it is you want to do. Over here on the port side, we've got a tank holder for 4 dive tanks. We've got the port mechanical space, which once again you can check the spec sheet for photos of the actual engine space, and the board or swim ladder there. Do a quick pano through the cockpit here. So all of the cushions were recovered when they purchased the boat not too long ago, so it's in great condition. Nice, cockpit dining over here on the port side. I mean, every time I'm out on a Leopard 46, I never eat inside. I always end up eating out here on this table. One nice thing with the crude yacht boats, or really any of the boats came out of charter that you don't find in the private boats, are they do have these 2 stools as well too. So you can comfortably sit 8 people at this table for dinner, which is very nice. Plenty of storage in the cockpit. We've got a nice lazarette there, as well as a lazarette underneath the swiveling seat back there. We've got the propane locker there, additional storage through that lazarette, and then the cockpit refrigerator. I mean, I'm going to do a pano from here just because I love Prickly Bay in Grenada. It's one of my favorite places to hang out in the world. I mean, yeah, who wouldn't want to hang out here in the cockpit of this boat? Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look inside. Okay, we're going to make our way inside Arabella. First thing you'll see is we've got the fridge and freezer here on the port side. Nice large counter space. And then we've got the electrical panel here. So we've got the 12-volt system up top. We've got the 110 system over here on the right side. We've got the generator control panel. You'll see it's got just under 10,000 hours, which for a ex-charter boat, that's really low, especially a crude yacht boat. They tend to be quite a bit higher. Below that, we've got the Xantrax inverter control, and then the cruise air control panels as well. Let's give you guys a quick pano. I mean, I love the salons on the Leopard 46. I mean, this is a boat, anytime I step on a Leopard 46, I just feel right at home. Over here on the port side, we've got a television that swings out. Plenty of storage on the shelving around the windows, as well as we've got bottle storage port forward, bottle storage center line, and then this really nice large U-shaped settee. Starboard forward, we've got the nav station. So the owners of this boat are retired military, and they've kept very detailed logs of everything they've done on the boat since taking delivery, which is nice and unfortunately kind of a rarity in this business. We've got the solar panel control, solar controller, about 1,000 watts of solar on the back. I think I've already mentioned that. The Sony controller, and then the bad boy Wi-Fi booster. So they're cruising on the boat right now. There's a number of personal effects on the boat. So please be sure to check the listing, and that'll have the detailed inventory in there. Starboard aft, we've got a U-shaped galley, Force 10 stove with 4 burners. They only put the 4-burner stoves in the crude yacht versions of the Leopard 46s I went into charter, so that's a nice touch there. Microwave up top, dual basin sink. I always like pointing this out on the Leopard just because I like this feature, but it's a drying basin. Therefore, when you do your dishes, you've got a nice, tidy place for them to dry, so they're not sliding all over the countertop. There's tons of storage in this galley as well, too. Got a really nice pass-through from the galley to the cockpit. Also, top loading for the trash can, and there's also access to the trash can by the door. We're going to go down the port side first, and then make our way around to the starboard. So the owners of this boat, they're only using the starboard side of the hull. There's just 2 people on the boat. So this cabin, they don't have it staged or anything, but you can just see, I mean, all of the woodwork in general on this boat is just in really good condition. I think because it was one of the last Leopard 46s to go into the crude yacht charter program at the Moorings, it just didn't seem the same amount of use, because by that point in time, the Leopard 48s had kind of come into the fold and were the more popular boat. You can see through there, we've got the forepeak, which is used as storage, nice and organized, which is always nice. We've got the port forward head with a separate shower stall. You know, I like, you know, it's nice. The fixtures aren't badly pitted, which is pretty common on these boats. And then behind here, we've got the actual head. I'll give you guys a little bit better showing of a head in one of the other cabins. So we're going to go ahead and pop across the salon over to the port side. I'm not going to show you the port aft cabin because it is filled with all of their cruising equipment, but the starboard hull is identical to the port hull. We're going to make our way port forward here. Really nice semi walk-around island style berth. Storage down below. Nice hanging locker here on the inboard side. Nice shelving up top. The second head that we're going to be visiting on the boat. Shower stall aft. Nice vanity and sink. And then here, I'll just pop into this one to give you guys a full view of the head, which they're pretty much all identical on the Leopard 46. So nice large head with a really nice large window on the outboard side. And then we're going to make our way down the to the starboard aft cabin, which is also a semi island style berth. And I mean, just I get on a lot of these Leopard 46s, and the quality of the wood on this boat is really one of the better ones I've seen. It's a very clean boat. Plenty of storage around there. And then we've got the final head we're going to be visiting here with the shower stall forward, sink and vanity, and then the toilet behind the door. So this is the Leopard 46 Arabella. If you have any questions on this boat, please leave a comment down below. Shoot me an email. And as always, if you like what I have to say, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks and have a good day.